Okay, so like I started 2 minutes late, but we're not gonna be upset about that because I tried my hardest, you know? I think we all try our hardest. Because if you don't try, then what's the point of even trying? Okay, so we're just gonna turn on Ace Attorney, play some Ace Attorney, hopefully finish this trial because I said that I would. And I'm not the type to like breaking promises to myself and saying that I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna do it. This is cool. Okay. I'm currently wearing like 4 Ace Attorney bracelets to, what was it? Horse game. Uma Musume. 2 Uma Musume Pretty Derby bracelets, and then 4 Precure bracelets. Made all by myself, by the way, because I'm very crafty. Let's get this show on the road. Jolly, what do you mean you think I'd never say gooner? Crazy. Okay, oh, I can't even hear the game. We're gonna... Why is the Joy-Con not turning on? Is it dead? Is my Joy-Con dead? Because then I have to go get batteries, and I don't want to do that. Oh no. Oh yeah, they're dying. It's okay though. It's okay, I can always find controllers. I'm just gonna... I gotta figure out what to do. Hold up. My mom always tells me to start stream prepared, but never did I think to check my Joy-Con batteries because they're never dying. You know, okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm gonna call my mom right now. Hi, Mom. So my Joy-Cons are dead, right? But I'm trying to play Ace Attorney. So do you think you could try to get me one of the controllers for upstairs? It's in the bag? What bag? There's a bag? Oh, does it have batteries in it? Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go get that controller. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, so there's actually a bag down here, and it has that controller in it, so I'm gonna get that. But it's actually like 3 steps back from where I'm sitting. 1, 2, 3. It took 3 steps, and I got it. So we're saved. Luckily, that wasn't much of a detour or whatever. Sit down, and... I thought that I couldn't hear it, but I can. Ugh, piece of hair on my tongue. Okay, start software. We did it! And we're in the middle of something, a conversation. Okay, what was this about? Oh yeah, we wanted to present that the picture. Because, so Jack Cameron accidentally killed a man by impaling him in the stomach years ago. And now he doesn't impale the man anymore because the man is dead. That's what we left off on. Yeah, see? And that's a young lady. Oh, she's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. What about the wind? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Girl, don't even. You're over here covering up a murder, and then you're like basically saying, ooh, look, there's a butterfly. I mean, she has a butterfly pendant on her, I think that's like a scarf. Yeah, that's a scarf. On her scarf. I hate Nintendo because of the A and the B, it's swapped. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. She gonna shove me off and then stab me? Nick, she went inside the trailer. Whoa, really? I'm sorry, I love this game too much. Inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Did I leave my cup of tea upstairs? You know, today is a day to grieve. For me, at least. Hold up. One actual second. I'm just gonna run up, get my teacup, and then come back down here. So the door slammed into me. I was just, attacked by my door because I tried closing it. I was on the top step, and then it almost pushed me down the steps with my tea in hand. But luckily, the tea saved me. See, because it's very special to me. It was like, you're not gonna make Elsie fall down the steps. Not today, Miss Vasquez. You were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? Isn't blackmailing someone a crime? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's something the kids at my school do all the time, but still. That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Yes you are. You are very much a blackmailer, and yeah. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? That's right, Maya. You tell her. I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. Well, he didn't try to kill someone, okay? It was not his fault that he shoved a man, and that killed him. I mean, I think it kind of is, but you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You kept saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? A crime. Well, it's still a crime. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I mean, yeah, because he's a famous person. And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. That's because what? That's what he said. He literally said, oh yeah, it was an accident. And then she went, oh, Jack Hammer, my beloved. Oh, I'll call anyone a whippersnapper for you. That's what she said. In response. Oh, well, she's a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did it. Gave him a few bruises, too. Dang, did she bite him? So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need was the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Oh no, she's gonna kill us! The mafia! Oh gosh. Not only is she smoking from her pipe, but she's also got the mafia on me. And they're all big guys with weird faces and black suits. Kinda ugly. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No? Why should she care about it all? I'm not even saying her name anymore. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long for... No, she's gonna send us to the hospital! Boys, a race away. If she attacks my child, I'm attacking her. Hold it right there! Yes, Gumshoe! Ooh. I love you, Detective Gumshoe. You're the best boy. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct. The precinct? What is that word? With me, now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, you better, because you're going to jail, fool. You and your little gooner friend. Hey, you okay, pal? Good job, Gumshoe! I need to make a Detective Gumshoe bracelet right now. I only have Edgeworth, Maya, Wright, and Larry on. I mean, I have Godo, and then I have Franziska von Karma and Athena, but those are it. I need more. Any good Ace Attorney characters I'll make a bracelet for, and then I'll post it on my community tab or something. Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. I mean, yeah, she was about to get, killed. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Oh. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. I love how I went from hating him and being like, he's so annoying, to, oh, that's the perfect man. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. I mean, yeah, she probably did it, and she had Salmonella help cover it up, so I kind of guessed right, but... So this to be continued moment, we're going to continue it right now. Yes, save my oh, I accidentally hit no. Well. Hey, more court time. This is going to be great. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers for the third day in a row. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Maybe during one of the court recesses or whatever, they can go give each other a little smooch on the cheek so that they can be motivated to finish the trial, you know? Because you gotta think of it. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defendant presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Edgy poo, it's gonna be okay. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. She literally tried to kill us yesterday, don't even. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Maya's gonna be having, flashbacks. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for the Global Studios. I mean, she did it. But can she stop smoking in court? Because I don't think that's allowed. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, I've never heard that word before. Do it when I'm not here. Ugh. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Cross-examination. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. I mean, yeah, she literally basically told us, oh yeah, I killed him. So what? That's basically what she said. Kind of. I don't think so. It was when we were talking about if it was an accident or not. Chocolate chip granola bar. It's gonna help. I'm gonna get the brain power going. And then a sip of tea. Okay, let's do it. Right. And then a sip of water. Yeah, I kind of alternate between beverages. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with pants down. What? So to speak. Okay, that makes it better, but what? If she's wearing a skirt. How does that work? Boo! More like, what do they call the murderer? Perpetrator? I don't know. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. Why is the hole so perfect? You think that if someone were to stab you in the chest, it'd be not perfect? It'd look like someone just did that. I'm just saying. That doesn't make sense, so might hold that, but there we go. That's all. Yeah, okay, I believe you. Very believable. I have a question about one part of your testimony. Oh? You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna listen to this again because I don't remember exactly what she said, and then we're gonna do the thing where we are like, hold it! You're contradicting yourself, as usual. Stop that. Tell us the real truth. Blah, blah, blah. Court stuff. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay, so they got there before noon, and then he died at 4. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. We didn't hear about this, right? I'm trying to remember the testimonies from the other day, but I can't. I know that Salmonella was like, oh, so, da-da-da. I mean, it makes sense there'd be a rehearsal after, because then why... Okay, no. They were already doing an action rehearsal, but they were going to go see the rehearsal, I'm guessing. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. I'm a little confused, but I don't want to seem like a dumb person on stream. But I am kind of dumb, and that's what I do. I make dumb decisions. I'm only just curious about the van. Because it's like, what do you mean? At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. That's what he said. Okay. I'm fine now. Okay. I'm actually fine now. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Sounds about right. Well, Nick, find anything? No, Maya, I don't know what I'm doing. Before you assume that just because I'm a lawyer, I have a brain, try to dig into my kind of person a little bit. I kind of wish she'd say it a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find something kind of contradiction in what she said there. Somewhere. Some kind of contradiction. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. I'm gonna look at the evidence again. Hold up. My bad. So, he died at 2:30. So, yeah. And then the monkey head. Well, how did they get to Studio 1? if the monkeys had blocked it, how'd they get to Studio 1? I mean, I'm just saying. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steak. Well, she didn't bring up the part where she got to Studio 2. How do you do that? How do you go? What exactly was that? I've forgotten. ... Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it would be between those times. You would think? Come on. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Yeah. Edgy poo. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. But how did he get past the monkey head? How did he get past the monkey head? I'm so confused. Like, what do you mean he got past the monkey head? While it was blocking. Okay, no, that makes sense because they said that it was at 5. They could have moved it after 5, and after they moved it after 5, they went to the trailer, and then they saw the guy, and they were like, oh gosh, he's dead! He's literally dead! We're gonna do this one more time. Wait, we can go back? That's crazy. I didn't even know that before. It's my first time figuring it out, and it's only my 3rd trial, 4th trial, I don't know. Some number of the game. Okay, so they ate... Wait. If I remember the scene, wasn't it like there was like untouched ones, so it kind of looked abandoned? Yeah. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. No, it's not. You can't just say, oh, I wasn't the murderer, and expect people to believe you. To hell with numbers, just saying. Actually, maybe. I don't know. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat the steak... Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little bit more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Oh, she said the same exact thing again. Classic. Classic murderer. Well, no, this is just her little cross-examination. Okay, so the evidence... Well, there were sleeping pills in the other room. And this had Jack Hammer fingerprints. Jack Hammer's fingerprints. I don't know. We gotta think about this a little bit, because she did the thing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so she went to Studio 1. I was fatigued. Sal took me. Took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Except there was nothing! There was nothing there. But she did allegedly eat it, right? Because... as I thought. You claim you had a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. There. Oh no, it wasn't empty. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Arrgh. Yeah, she stopped smoking her pipe just to be like growling at me or something. Little furry lady. I don't even know. I'm trying, okay? Miss Vasquez? Tell me how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? They ate the bone. I think I know how. You ate the bone too? You ate a boneless steak? Or you didn't eat the steak. I mean, it makes sense. It didn't seem like she ate the steak, right? She just said that she ate something. They ate pizza. Oh, because he said that he was having food ordered. That's what Sal said, right? Yeah. He was like, oh yeah, we were trying to have food ordered. We couldn't get the food though. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like an incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai, because he was in the studio too. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai! Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Arrgh. She's an angry lady. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? No. Oh. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring as the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. You tried to kill us with your mafia bros, okay? I can say that to the court, and if my little Maya Fey little rabbit thing says, oh yeah, she did try to kill us, and it was very scary, and then Gumshoe came, and we have 3 people saying the same thing, then maybe, just maybe, you might go to jail. Sorry, I know I'm a little long-winded, but I can't help it when I'm very involved in something. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature? She is not petite. That is not petite. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Well, you couldn't, right? I mean, it depends though, because usually props are not supposed to be the heaviest things on Earth so that the actors can actually hold them, but it depends. So like, let's just say, okay, you can't hold it, you can't. I think you would have to have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. What if she made him kill himself? Because she has dirt on him. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. How? Then how was there a hole in his chest, the size of the spear? Well, we never said the exact measurements of the samurai spear and the weapon. Not the weapon, the hole. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it impaled him. And it didn't have blood on it. To be fair, there's no Ace Attorney blood. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Well, let's just say... Wait a minute. Wait, because you see those? Those holes? Not holes, those little sticky things? Does that count as evidence, though? Because I'm not so sure. So it's either the spear or the picture. But then again, the spear doesn't have any blood on it. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Not so fast, Edgy Poo. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. Aww, she fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume like this through the chest? No one ever said how thick the costume was. I just thought that because it didn't have any blood on it. No stains evident either. Order! Order! Yes, order in the court, gang. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! Girl, you think you have the right to be like, oh, silence, shut up. You you do not. I have a headcanon for the judge, and I'm gonna say it. He watches Glitter Force on Netflix, and I know that someone's gonna be like, it's Smile Precure. Well, to me, it's Glitter Force. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Yeah. Edgeworth, just jump over the table and beat her up. Are you quite sane? No. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what is. How was Hammer killed? Very well, Mr. Wright. Can you tell us what the weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Would I make a claim like that if I didn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this! Look at this thing, huh? It was used to kill someone, huh? Haha. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. That's like the teacher threatening to take away recess. If you guys don't be quiet during the lesson, you're not gonna have recess for the whole day. And the kids still won't shut up. Except for maybe like 2 kids, but that depends. More granola bar time. Mr. Wright, what is all this about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago was a murder? Oh, has happened again. I keep forgetting to use my little objection pose whenever I object something. Except I haven't objected anything yet. This part of the trial. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs into the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on accident or on purpose, I cannot say. I think she did it on purpose. Look at that angry look on her face. You know, I think that's just like an imaginary, though. She's still taking hits of her pipe. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Yes, Edgy Poo. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. Could I use a man like you on my script writing staff? You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. I mean, I think he did, because all the evidence points right to it, but I don't know. Spout your nonsense, little girl. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? The van! It was the van! It was the van! They transported it in the van. And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned it to the trailer all in the space of 15 minutes? How could I have disposed of the body? The van! The van! The van! Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm literally tweaking out. I bet she could have moved it if she had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. It's rather simple, really. Look at this van that she told us about. She literally gave us the evidence. We know exactly what she did because she said so herself. She decided, I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna say, oh, my little grunge ball, gooner, loser, degenerate follower thing that writes the books, he drove me. But really, that body is big enough. The van is big enough to hide the body. Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. There is no order in this court. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. You literally went to Studio 1, you said so, but I forgot that part. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. That's totally why you went there. Yep. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Don't object to me, little red boy. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? What? I mean, I think he was. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been that. The body was placed in the van and then put into the costume. I mean, she said, I can't carry him. So who else would have carried him but Sal Manella and her? There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. So they burned it. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez. Shall I continue? No need. Dang. We got her cornered, and now she's like, okay, I'll go to jail, I think, right? You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? I win! Then why waste all of our time? So, what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. I love the ... from everyone. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered him. Oh, so we're not even close to being done yet. Jeez. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Yeah, I'm saying the same thing over here, right? I'm so confused. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Dang, he's always sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you got more questions, then I'll be leaving. Ugh, what do I do now? What if we testify her again? Because then we can get more evidence so that we can make it decisive. Hey lady, speak. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? Well, what if we want more evidence? We want to prove that it's not just a possibility. We said that 5 times at least at this point. It's diabolical. Diabolical that you keep trying to deny everything. Like, we know dang well, girl, you are the murderer. But for some reason you're just like, yeah, but I'm not. You just think that I am. I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I already said it all. There's no to say. Oh, I've already said there is to say. I give up on the sentence. I said everything. That's what I'm just gonna say for now. What would happen if I said it again? We could find more. You'd ask the same question and get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. To come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes! My poo bear! Edgy poo! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I love him. I see. Very well. Oh, Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Not Edgeworth literally believing it. Gosh, she's trying to be so supportive of Beanie. Beanie Weenie. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Yeah, it's been several minutes, alright. Like 20-ish minutes, what? Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo, I want her to hear about what happened after they found the body. I love him. After they found the body? I mean, yeah, did you hear him? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick? Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, he's the prosecutor. Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth... After finding the body. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers had been absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitating, pointing to Powers, saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Why? Ma'am, I know that you don't like this guy, but he literally just got killed, and you can be considered responsible for letting it happen? Then I went home. She went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're real close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. I will not falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. After finding the body. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers had been absent. Well, we have to think about it, right? Look at this. Look at all the evidence. The reason that he was absent was because his food was laced with drugs. He was drugged. So can I like be like, hold it? The only reason he wasn't there was because I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitating, pointed at Powers. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. But why? What does that have to do with your coworker not your coworker, your employee dying? I already asked this question, and I'm gonna ask it again, but in-game this time. Hold it! The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. But why? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Wait, yeah, that makes sense. Why wouldn't she bring them then? Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? Why? Yeah, exactly. There was a murder after all. Yeah, but you didn't know that until you were there. How were you supposed to know someone got killed if you didn't see the body yet? Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please How did you know? Thank you, Edgy Poo. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have known about the murder before going to Studio One. Thank you, Edgeworth. Oh my gosh, he's putting sense into this court. Ah. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Because he realizes that he needs to help Feeny Weeny figure out that this lady, in fact, did kill this man. She's responsible. She did it. She did it! Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. He's probably so giddy. He's like, ee! He's gonna go home and he's gonna tell all of his friends. Like Maya, he's gonna tell Maya. So, my court crush, he said he's helping me. He didn't say he was helping him, but he is helping him. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well then, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. She didn't... I knew that Mr. Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left the... How'd you know he was injured? What? How? Oh, wait. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal! He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here. To what? Or everything we've done till now would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Will Powers, yeah, because Will Powers is the person that is accused of killing the guy. Right? Yeah. The assistant was there, I immediately called the police. Security lady asked to be left out, went back to the script. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait, so then did she see this photo? Did she see the photo? You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? Not funny, just a little weird. I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? I forgot he was injured. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. Oh, yeah. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Why are his jeans so tight? Anyways. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. But then how did you find it from Miss Oldbag? Did he go up to Miss Oldbag and she went... I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Oh, he was? I didn't notice. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella wrong, or you saw Hammer limping. It makes more sense to see Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. He was dragging both legs. Because he can't walk in the costume. I'm guessing he's shorter than Mr. Powers. Is there a way to check their heights? No, I can't. Dang. I think that this guy would be shorter than this guy. I just think that Mr. Powers is probably taller than Jackhammer. Jackhammer looks good though, just saying. Okay, anyways. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been when he put on the Steel Samurai costume. And when he went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. I love that he's working with me right now. That's so silly. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were so confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Oh, so she was just stupid and kind of unaware. That's a little crazy, I guess. She looks so shocked. I think that's because I just figured out she murdered someone. Order! Order! I will have order. You know what I kind of want to order? I want to order Taco Bell, but I want the fries. I want the fries really badly. Those and Cinnabons, you know. I'll see if we can order some Taco Bell later. It is Saturday. Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see what you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. I just heard something snap. Now I'm anxious, but it's okay. Very well. I have a question for you. Irk. What's your question, little silly guy? Why are the real killers always so persistent? Because they don't want to go to jail. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Yeah, well, you have to think about it. She had dirt on him, right? She did. And if she was like, well, I might as well just kill him now, that'd make sense. Does the defense have to say anything on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Look at this photo, where she's there and she saw someone get killed. She probably killed him, because A, this was someone that she actually cared about, which I doubt. B, she wanted to bet, something. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. If I'm right, aren't I? Wait, no. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Yes, you are. Is she gonna start, like, foaming at the mouth or something and bite someone? Because she sounds rabies. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, I don't know what her name is supposed to be. A terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on the day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bring this to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer was as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Dee Vasquez have here? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder. Well, what if she didn't have a murder? What if she didn't have a motive? That's what I meant, not a murder. Because she did kill him. There's no reason why she wouldn't, because this is the last day of the trial, and she's been on the witness stand for 30-ish minutes. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Wait, he was trying to kill her? That makes sense. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. You've said that 5 times. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? I love how Edgeworth did a little squeal right there. He was like, ah! Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Vidi Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Okay. Oh no, she snapped her pipe. No more smoking for her. What was she even smoking? Can I look that up on Google? So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Dang. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Wait, is it Manuel? I think it's Manuel. Oh. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! No! How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Bro's having a breakdown. Please, please don't die. Please. I think that's someone she cared about, so that kind of resurfaced memories for her. That was not good for her. And then, of course, she transported to a different realm. Can't tell if she was just flashbacking or not. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Yeah, you lost the love of your life or something? No, probably not the love of her life, but... Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty! Yay! We did it! Oh, why is he back on the stand? Oh, we had to flash forward. Fast forward, You know when you mix up words? My ear hurts. For some reason. Probably because I've been screaming for an hour, but October 20th, 1:12 p.m., District Court Lobby 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Ain't nothing but a heartache. I'm not funny. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't think that there's a reason, because, there wasn't anything bad, but, I don't know, we'll have to look at the evidence. I love the music. It's so calming and happy. Show evidence, I guess? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were the one with the spear. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai, Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to an acting in a kids show. And as a villain to the boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, Willpowers! Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once about that. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh. Eh? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. What's wrong with Edgeworth? Oh no, he's angry. He looks like a kitty. He looks like an angry cat. I can't with him. Oh no. Why? It's not as funny as it is to me. It's not supposed to be as funny as I think. But still. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Oh, he's so cute. He likes to Steel Samurai. Liar. No, I don't think that's false. Look at this 24-year-old man. He and Maya Fey would bond so well over Steel Samurai. They'd probably cosplay to like an anime or comic convention as Steel Samurai characters. And she'd just walk around with him. And he'd bring Feeny for some reason. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you here again after all these years. What? Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary... Oh, no. I've seen this line before. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary... feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Aww, he hates him. That's so cute. I ship it. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if they're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? They're Yowie. They're Yowie duo. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Yes! Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't this great that Will Powers gets to play the lead again? Wait, is he gonna be a girl? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. He kind of looks like a werewolf, and I don't mean that in a mean way. He's cute. We did it! We did it! I'm so done with this trial. I've played it for 6 streams in a row because I am so slow. I don't understand. Oh no! Look at Edgeworth's trauma. Look at his silly little... He's like, make it stop. Make the flashback stop. And then look at Polly the parrot. Her name better be Polly. If it's not, then there's not gonna be a bird. Can we get a turnabout case called Turnabout? That'd be great. Okay, so we did it. We finished it. We're starting episode 4 either next stream, probably not because we've done 3 days in a row. And my current golden rule for streaming is we don't do the same game 3 days in a row. Because I already did that with Uma Musume. And I don't think that that'd be a good idea to do again. Because that makes it to where it's like, well, what if the people who actually like certain games don't get to watch the game that they want to watch? And that makes no sense because they're subscribed to me. For that game specifically. I mean, to be fair, I kind of just talk and exist, so. Next stream, I'm gonna probably play like Pokemon or something. Maybe not. Honkai Star Rail. Some sort of game. So, feel free to check in when that happens. And I'll see everyone around next stream. Obviously, you should totally subscribe. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna be done. So, bye! Wait, I wanna see the logo screen. What is this? What is this? It's been, what, 15? Oh, no, don't spoil it! No. Okay, bye.